Hello, and welcome back to Stuff and Things, or whatever we do over here. I think I've made up my mind about this tray. I think I just want to do a rainbow effect, not a design, not an actual design. Come off. Man, I have a Leatherman around here somewhere. You think I can find it? It's driving me nuts. All right. I've dug out some tiles. Roy G. Biv. That's how this works. I was thinking, you know what I could do? Instead of gluing them down individually, I could probably just run a line of glue. If I was just going to make like a straight shot, straight line of color, right? That's what we'll do. I don't know. What do you think? A design, no design, waves, no waves, just they're squares mostly. I think sometimes the most fun is just putting it down and see what happens, right? So I'm gonna do, here we go, a little bit of glue. I suppose, I don't know, do I want it? You know what, I'm gonna make like a bunch of little glue dots right here for myself. Kind of dab it in there. Am I making a straight line? Straight enough, it's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. It shouldn't be, that's not the point. Right? Can never be replicated, that's kind of the point. Here we go. I have some like alternative variegated tiles. I don't want them to be identical next to each other. I'm gonna put those kind of close together here. Maybe I'll make the line in between them wider, and I'll put some beads in there because I have beads too that need to be, I need to do something with those. And I don't generally use beads, on the everyday. I've tried stitching them into fabric for design, but they don't really wear as well. You know what I mean? Like if you stitch it on top of something and make a design, I mean, sooner or later, the thread sort of gives. It busts off. I'm not like a professional beader. I don't know how to do that, unfortunately. I've seen some pretty magnificent beading work. I don't know. Straight lines are kind of boring, huh? Is this going to be too boring? It's too late now. We're just going to keep going. No, this will be nice. We'll do this. This will look cute. It'll be what it is, right? We're just going to let it. I think my small dog just dragged his, over the carpet. You know what I like about that rug though? Honestly, truthfully, if I get really crazy about it, I can take it outside and scrub it with soap and water and let it dry in the spring. It's got a rubber back on it. It's kind of nice. Sorry, that was probably too much information, huh? Make somebody throw up. If you own dogs, man, what can I say? See what I'm going on there? I want to be able to use up the tile, dude. Use it up so I'm not kicking it around the house anymore. It's time to move on. And I still have some liquid glass left from that last project, so I want to use it up. Paid good money for that. There you go. My glue's starting to... No, it's not. Just move it. Oh no, what if I don't have enough tile? Cross that bridge when we get to it. You two are a little too snug together. Move over a little bit more. Thank you. There. What do you know? We're moving. Moving and a shaking. Here's some more. I have tons more. What are you up to today? What do I do with my, here we go. You making something? Planning something? Garden? Something? What do you got on the horizon there to look forward to? All kinds of things. I'm so excited to get outside into the garden here soon. I'm going to have to dig some sod up out of the middle of the yard, I think. The space we have in the back was put in probably before most of those trees were planted. And now, trees are 20 years old. They've overgrown. It's too shady back there for me. So I might move everything out. I was thinking, you know, I could just build a shade garden back there. Just a bunch of hosta and some, I don't know, some shady. It's very alkaline soil, so it's not like I could, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, oh, my glue's gonna dry. I feel like I would love to grow, I don't know, like, sort of a mountain bed, dapple shade, but ericaceous soil is not, wait, it's acidic. Acidic soil is not what I have, you know what I mean? Just good for growing blueberries or rhododendron or, what was it that I was thinking of? Poppies. There are these blue poppies, but I don't think I have the right kind of soil for that. You can see the alkali in the ditches, you know what I mean? Like when you're driving around, you can see it. There isn't an ancient dead forest between underneath my feet. That was a piece of, I don't know what that was. I suppose, is my hand in the way? Does that matter? You don't care, right? The pigeons are very active outside today. And the doves, and the doves, yeah. Very noisy. I guess pigeons and doves are kind of the same thing, aren't they? I mean, I think they are. Aren't they? Collared doves around here, mostly. Not mostly. We've got a lot of mourning doves. Those are really cool. They're a little smaller than a collared dove. And they have black spots, sort on their shoulders instead of like a collared dove has a ring around their neck and a, I don't know, they're more gray color, those collared doves, whereas mourning doves, a bit more of a mushroom taupe color, you know. They're cute. They're sweet birds. We've got some European starlings outside nearby, not on our property. Those things are like cavity nesters, and they'll nest in your roof and your eaves and stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful. I don't know where they're nesting, but there's a lot of them out there. They're mimics, goofy mimics. They mimic the blue jays. They mimic the black-capped chickadees. They, you know, which is really cool to listen to, but also they're invasive and will destroy your property. So just keep an eye on them. They're in the trees around here. I catch them during the day. The neighbor was having a problem with them a minute ago. Ooh, sorry, I'm like sliding off my stool and it sounded like I was making gas noises. I wasn't, I promise. Okay. What do you think? Is that going to be boring? God forbid, right? Oh no, that's too dull. I need to be on fire every time I see and hear something. No, you don't. Sometimes dull is just fine. Where, oh, I got like glue stuck in my nose or just an itch? No, there's like a little glue. Okay. All right, give me some more of the clear ones here. There we go. I have some pink. It's really pretty. I kind of want to, I don't know, I'll get there. Will I? I don't know. Will I? Oh, my apologies. I don't know what that is. Shh, Bubby. There's nothing there, dude. Okay, 1 second. I'm so sorry. He's very noisy, isn't he? Let me go a little faster here. Shh, 1 second. Come on, go outside. Sure. Yep. I don't know what it is about that mail truck. That dog hates it. It has an engine that sounds like, I don't know, somebody's water pump's about to go out, you know? If you know what that sounds like. I don't know, like just chains dragging. I don't know. I think I should intersperse some of these, probably, right? Like as I get closer, I'll put some orange in there. It's kind of a darker orange, so it's hard to... How we doing? Are you still hanging out with me, man? If you are, God, universe loves you. Here we go. Get a headache. It's probably from huffing all this glue. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Don't do that. That was a poor joke. But really, the fumes are kind of, I don't know. I was getting a headache earlier anyway, so who knows? I probably need more water in my body and less coffee. Just take a drink. All right. Mix some orange in there a little bit. Yeah, that might be cool. Let's keep going. Start putting some more orange in there. We're getting, that's a pretty big brick of red, huh? We're gonna have enough room for the rest of the colors. I'm not gonna use up all the red here. Although, yeah, no. Okay. Orange. Start working on the orange. Not on the shirt, hang on. Are you done? Oi! You wanna come in? Not yet. Okay. He can stay out there till he's good and ready. Okay, here's also some more orange. Let me throw some more in there. Gets a little more orange. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna run out of glue. I dabbed too fast. Put too big of a... I should just open the thing back up and do it. Here, I'm kind of like smushing glue around. So I'm running out. I should throw some red in there. Okay. Break it up just a little bit so it looks like it's sort of bleeding into a new color. Any red? Here's a red. Orange. Sorry, gnat. Fungus fly, something like that. Plant bugs. Ooh. Down a little bit. There you go. Ew, my fingernails are dirty. I was sowing seeds, man. It's time to cut them. Getting too long. Seems like they always grow out right when I sit down to do something like this. Maybe they do. There we go. Okay, start throwing down like just orange, lighter orange. And then yellow. What little bit of green I have. Blue, indigo, violet, something like that. I really like those pink tiles, man. I want to find a use for them. I can throw them in there, here and there. I don't know. You see that? I mean, I'm going to end up having them slide everywhere here. Whoop. You get the idea. It's just a straight line. No real identifiable pattern. It's fine. It's fun with art. I'll finish it. I'll use up the acrylic too. That's the most important part for me. And then I'll just go back to using the tray as like a little, remote control coffee table tray. That's it. So for now, you have a good day.